guys, welcome back. Another watch review today, another micro brand. Today we've got the Borealis Cascais model. Haven't had a Borealis yet, so this was actually my first. Pretty simple kit, kind of reminiscent of the NTH, Lewin Huey type sort of case, except this is much nicer, nice soft leather on the outside rather than the kind of slide mechanism. In here, I've got extra links and warranty card here. And then the watch itself. Okay, so just a couple of important points on the watch. MSRP is $575. They come in a variety of different colors, and then I think around 4 models per colorway. So we have different options for the hand kit, and then we have this model and a date model which has the date window at the bottom there. This particular one is an STP1-11 26 dual movement, 28,800 beats per hour, 44-hour power reserve. This is actually the same movement that is in the Zodiac Sea Dragon that I reviewed a couple of weeks ago on the channel, a 1295 watch, and every bit kind of worth that in terms of the build quality and the look on that watch. So in this one there, you know, I know the STP is not the most expensive movement out there, but it's still a high beat movement, compares pretty favorably to the comparable ETAs and so on. But very, very nice to get a movement of that quality in a watch that you would probably pick up for $350 or so online. Very, very nice that they kind of went to that extent on it. Other thing to point out then, this particular one is either with a C3 X1 Lume or a Super Lume BGW9, just depends on the model. I'm not sure the distinguishing factor between the two, but I'll throw up a Lume shot now and you can see it. It's pretty powerful, charges real quick, and looks great. The size then is 42 by 49 on the lug length. It's got a screw down crown with a Borealis B stamp there. Then on top we have a double domed sapphire with anti-reflective coating. So you'll see in the light just that very subtle blue anti-reflective. Very, very nice, and quite a subtle curve on the dome. The bezel is a 120 click bezel. Unidirectional, you'll hear now. Pretty precise, very little backplay whatsoever. Nice and easy to turn as well. And of course, I've gone one click too far. Perfectly matches up there with the 12 marker, so that is always a bonus. I believe the bezel insert is ceramic. It looks it. It's not the highest quality ceramic. You can see there, it's quite a thin bezel insert for a start, so you don't get the kind of full impact of the sheen off it. But you'll see there that all the indices around the bezel are kind of etched into it, but they're not massively precise, as you can hopefully see where the light's glinting off it. Now, if you compare that, say for instance, to the Oceaniva here, you get a much more impactful shine off that bezel. If we look at, say, the 10 o'clock, where the light's really hitting it, you get a much more impactful shine off the Oceaniva, or even what I'm wearing today, which is the Christopher Ward C60 Trident Pro. Again, just very precisely etched, very high quality. I think one area that this maybe falls down in is that quality of the etching on the ceramic bezel, assuming it is ceramic, of course. It's slightly below par for where I personally would expect it to be. Having said that, it looks good, it's solid, the bezel movement is excellent, and you do get that nice kind of shine off it. Lovely kind of profile around the edge of the bezel as well. I like that kind of cog look, and very easy to grasp as well. If we go around the side of the watch then, we have a nice plain watch profile with accessible pins there for removing the band, which I always like. I think that's the type of thing you get on higher quality watches like Oris or Grupo Gamma. So that's a nice little feature there. We've got that kind of stamped crown with the Borealis B, which is very nice. The side profile reminds me, aside from the bezel itself, reminds me a little bit of the NTH watches. I think it's got that nice plain side profile. You'll see here, you know, just slight bezel, or sorry, slight bevels where it's polished on the edge there, just kind of where it meets the edge of the lugs, which I like. Also like the kind of slightly inset band here, which is, you know, reminiscent of that kind of Submariner type homage. You get it a lot on, like, for instance, the Aquasea 1769 or the Juno Ocean Rover. So that's quite nice. I actually really like the links on this watch. You'll see here they're quite small. If you compare them, for instance, to, say, the C60, they're much smaller, finer around the edge, but actually quite a nice look. There's a little bit of flexibility there in the band as well, but it's actually a very nice kind of high quality, silky smooth band, which you don't often get in this kind of price range. So I think that's a really good thing for Borealis to have done. Then one of the big features is this clasp you see here with the big Borealis B here. We do have a diver's extension, which is nice, always nice for easy micro adjustments. And then quite a nice open clasp here. Works really well, nice push buttons on the side there. And really just, yeah, very high quality. Now, if we look at the case back, we have this mermaid insignia kind of etched in there. Borealis Watch Company lists the movement, Swiss STP1-11, and 300 meter water resistance as well. So that's nice. It's not the most, you know, mind-blowing case back I've ever seen, but it's nice. It's quite classy, quite well done. So yeah, looks really good. There are a couple of options for the hand kit then. This is the cathedral hand. There's also a pencil hand option as well. So there are plenty of flexible kind of solutions in terms of finding the best balance for what you're looking for. I'd probably go for a date variety these days, but this is a great movement. Nice and smooth as well. You see the second hand sweeping around there. And you can kind of see the lume sort of glowing a little bit there in the light. But yeah, it's a very nice watch. Let's do a wrist check and you can kind of see what it looks like on. We have those big dial markers, which I think will make it a little bit, you know, kind of hit or miss for some people. The indices going around are very large in comparison to other watches with that type of shape, as you can see. Probably almost twice the size in terms of those circles on the dial. But wrist-wise, has a pretty nice presence. I like that the lugs aren't too long. You know, 49 is about perfect for me. 6 and a bit inch wrist. I would prefer a thicker bezel insert, but that is completely subjective. I just like, you know, for instance, the Chris Ward with that nice thick, shiny ceramic bezel. Even the Ocean Neva is a bit thinner than the Chris Ward, but just has a bit more to it there. Two of my favorites there, by the way. But it is a nice look, and it's very sort of unique. You don't often see kind of those oversized dial markers with a thinner bezel insert. The build quality is there. You can see the stainless steel is very, very good quality. The clasp is cool. I love the Borealis B stamped in there. Got the micro adjustments with the diver's extension. So you're actually getting an awful lot for your money. You know, say for instance MSRP 575, maybe get it for 350. They are quite hard to come by though. I will say that. They do have some, I think, in stock on the website, but it's not a current model right now. I don't know whether they'll bring it back or not. But this is as being my first Borealis. I just was interested to see what that micro brand was about, and certainly no real complaints in terms of the quality. I think it's there. The build quality is really good. Absolutely on par with other watches in that price realm. You know, nice profile, not too thick again. Not sure about the case thickness. I think probably about maybe 14 or so mil, so it's fine. But yeah, it's a really nice looking watch, very unique looking, and I like the Borealis kind of branding and everything. Just down the bottom of the dial there, you notice we have Swiss and then the movement stated on the dial, so that's cool. 300 meter water resistance, as I say, just hidden behind the hand kit there. But overall, very, very pleased with this particular watch. No real complaints, nice movement, good build quality. My only criticism would be the bezel etchings, I feel like they could have been a little bit more precisely implemented, albeit it is that thinner bezel style, so maybe it's more difficult to actually kind of control that process in manufacturing. But that would really be my only complaint. You get a lot of watch for your money, and a lot of the features that you'd be looking for in this price point. So guys, thank you as always for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you ask any questions you have, and be happy to help. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell as well if you haven't already. I will keep you posted as I release new stuff. All right guys, thanks again for your time. Hope you're having a great day. I'll see you in the next one.